Thank you. You everyone present here. Warmly welcome to our channel. Hello, all of you guys around the world. Today we have here a big teacher and lovely and everyone hobby to speak in English as will Zakaria British.
Okay, firstly, in the name of God, the most merciful, the most compassionate, and I salute, I greet all of you one by one. Really, I'm so privileged and immaculate to be with you here tonight. And I'm so happy and I appreciate for you are going to giving me this chance in order to speak in my channel. And thank you so much. Okay, what do you want to ask me today?
Welcome. Thank you. You dear Zakaria. Zakaria British. We are appreciating your speaking so much. Introduction for how to write or speaking.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, my dear Glory, and I appreciate your question. Yeah, he going to ask me about how to write or how to speak. Firstly, everyone who wants to learn something, it's going to begin from zero. I mean, that's going to begin from the alphabet or going to begin from the zero, right? From letters. Yeah, and we have four skills is in English. The people who want to learning, and we have listening and speaking and reading and writing. This is four skills how to learn English, right? The first one we say listening. Listening it is so important in our life. Listening is something good for everyone. Yeah, as you know, if you want to learn English, you have to listen more. TV actions, yeah, right? English speakers, right? English channel, right? And BNC, right? And BBC, right? And CNN, right? You have to listen to the American accents, right? The people whom they're learner, right? English learners, right? Well, you have to listen to music much, right? And whenever you go, or when you're sleeping, when you go to free time, when you go to work, you have to listening the music the many times. Yeah, you don't listening for their words, you don't listening for what he say, but you have to listening in order to realize this is English, and you have to listening in order to realize this person singing in English, right? And if you're listening for someone like Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber, the great singer, if you're listening for his songs and you're going to listening for icon songs, you will be able to know, you will be able to distinguish, because Justin Bieber going to sing like this, and I can go to sing like this, and you should go to sing like this, and little one going to sing like this, and what? And 50 Cent going to sing like this. You are going to be a good listener. Whenever you're going to listen more, you're going to just know the many voices, and you can able to distinguish the many language or many speech, right? And if you want, if you listening to English speakers like A.J. Hawk, right? And like Obama speech, like Martin Luther speech, when you go to listen for them, also you realize this is speaking like this, like American, and this voice better than this, and this is speak clearly than this. You will just be a good listener. And we have to jump into to just read or speak. We are right. When you're going to listen more and more, you're going to realize many vocabularies. When you I know that you cannot able to read and you cannot able to write, but you can able to pronounce, because you're listening from these people, you are listening from this speech. You can able to pronounce, you can able to say something, and tomorrow When you see from everyone, you can able to realize this is already you listened before. You listened before, right? And you can able to say it. Yeah, right. One day I'm going to listen many times, and second day I can able to say it after him. When my listener is speaking, I can able to just say after him. I can say after him. I let it to say he, and I can say after him. That's mean I'm going to repeat after him. I'm going to repeat after him. And this is the way I'm going to just filter my time. I'm going to make practice. I'm going to make my speech better. Yeah, right. So when I do it many times, when I relax many times. And we are going to just again to the right. Yeah, right. As you know, firstly, the person who want to learn, we're going to begin from the ABC. That's mean alphabet letters. Alphabet letters, we have capital letters and we have small letters. And capital letters already we are going to write after what? Beginning of the nouns. Right, beginning of the nouns. And the small letters we are going to write at the bottom of the paragraphs or the bottom of the speech. That's everybody know. And even we have the letters, they're divided into two types. We have the small letters and capital letters. And we have vowel letters also, right? Vowel letters, it's the weak letters. We are not going to speak during we speaking. We are not going to pronounce as consonant letters because it is a weak letters. All right. And this way, when I going to write it down, we have a handwriter in exercise, in English exercise. I'm going to do how to write the capital A and how to write the small a because we have lines on English exercise. We know there are three lines over. We are going to write for the capitals, and the two lines down we are going to write for the small letters. Yeah, when I'm going to use it many times, I'm going to write many times, and as soon as possible I can know how to write. This is a one, and yes, a lot the reading. When I just during the lecture, teacher going to teaching us this letter how we pronounce. Example, we have A in Arabic. If you want to teach the letter pronunciations, we have an A pronounce sound A in Arabic. We have a B pronounce sound Ba in Arabic. We have a C pronounce sound Sa and sound Ka. We have two sounds in C. In which time we're going to pronounce Sa when we see the three letters I and Y and E after the C. After the C, we are going to pronounce Sa. And when we not see it, these three letters, we are going to read Ka. Alright? This way, when the teacher is going to teach you the many times, you know how to read, or you know how to pronounce the letters. This way is going to help you. And even the learner, I would like to say for you, you have to read day by day. You have to practice day by day. You have to listen. Don't give up. English is easier when you love it. It's become easy. When you don't love it or when you not care about it, it's going to be difficult for you. And that is my advice, and thank you so much. That is all? Okay.
I have three questions. How to deal with handwriting?
Yeah. How to deal with handwriting? Handwriting, as we say here, we have English exercise and we have Arabic exercise. Yeah, English exercise doesn't mean it's going to tell you how to write the letters. How to write letters. We have the 4 lines in English exercise, as we said before. Yeah, the first 3 lines you're going to write in the capital letters, and 2 lines you're going to write in the small letters. This way, when you do it so many times, you know how to write, how to make your handwriting is very good way.
Question 2. How to speak English language?
Thank you so much, my brother, for this question. How to speak English language? This is so important. As you know, nowadays all the students have to speak English. Just all of them, they would like to speak English. This question is too important for everyone who learning. All right. How to speak English? You trying to imitate. Yeah, right. The English speakers or the English learners or the native speakers. You try to imitate like them. You try to listen their speech. You try to listen the music. Yeah, right. You try to just read your exercise lectures day by day. And you try to imitate even yourself. If you're alone at home, you try to talk alone like the crazy, but you're not crazy. Just you like to speak English. When you come in the class, also asking the teacher, what is that, what is that, what is that? And when you come back in a school or in an institute, you have to speak with your guys, with your colleague, with your classmate. You have to asking them, what is your name and where are you come from? My name is dash. I am 20 years old. I am fat. I am thin. I am not talkative. I have got 3 sisters and I have got 3 brothers. Yeah, literally. From literally, is everything gonna be right? That is the way. And don't give up. Don't be shy. Asking everyone, asking random questions, bad, right or bad. Don't care about the wrong, don't care about the mistakes, don't care about the grammar. Just asking arbitrarily, asking randomly. Soon as possible, you're going to know that you are speaking English better. No one not make mistakes, going to learn something directly. No, all we are making mistakes, and we are going to learn our mistakes. And that's why don't be shy for asking people. Don't be shy for speaking English. Say anything. Say anything one day you are going to alter your speech.
Question number 3. How to be a good listener?
Yeah, that's mean my brother he going to ask me how to be a good listener. How to be a good listener. That's mean how to understand when somebody or the foreign or English speaker or native speaker when asking you how do you know he going to asking for something in order you're going to answer him, in order you're going to just talk to him or understanding what he said for you. Yeah, right. This is when you like to be a good listener. You have to always learn, always listening the English speaker per 1 hour or even just a half of hour, even the 50 minutes, right? You are going to listening the English speakers and music and dramatists and jokes and every kind of speech. You're going to listening even the least at half of hour or 20 minutes. You're going to listening every day. Every day you have to say that. Every day you have for 1 hour in order to listening the English speaker. Every day 1 hour. Every day 1 hour. Just listening. When you listen more, you able to realize the English native speakers talking, right? And even the other persons going to talk. You able to realize. As you know, we have a native speaker two types: American English and British English. When you're going to listening the movies, like American movies, like British movies, like I'm going to just to say to you, like the Shakespeare drama, yeah, right? Like I said before, Hall, yeah, right? Like the comedians, English comedians, yeah, right? African comedians, right? And the British comedians and American comedians, right? This is what you are going to listening day by day. You will going to be a good listener. Because why? You are going to listening per day the various speech. And that why for when somebody going to speak to you, you able to distinguish, and that means you able to realize what he say for you. And that is all. And if there's any question?
No.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you, and we appreciate that you're keeping listening for us. And I hope that keep enjoying with us. As soon as possible, you see that your selves is going better. And thank you. God bless you. Have a nice evening. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Zakaria.
God bless you.
For have advice.
Thank you so much. God bless
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
You have advice.
Yeah.
Give me us advice.
Okay.
See you later.
All right.
More give us more advice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. My advice to say for you: don't give up. Yeah, right. English is not impossible. Everybody going to learn, because even me, I was like you, right? So very weak in English. I haven't heard this. I'm not brave to standing in front of the youth or in front of my class. Yeah, right. And when I do it these steps, I became more than I thought, right? And I make the what impossible. I'm trying to win my scaredness. I'm trying to just become what encouraged person, brave. Right now, as you see, I can able to speak English normally like before. Before when I was just the beginner, when I try to when I speak English, I'm going to afraid. I'm going to get weight, sweat, and I can't able to standing in front or stood in front of my college. But right now, I thank God. This is all from the God. Yeah, right. I thank God so much, and I hope everyone trying to do the thing what he wants. And there is not impossible under the sun. Everything possible. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you.